Hi everyone, it is Christmas Eve here and it certainly feels like Christmas in our household because this morning my husband got our weightlifting platform done, and then we also unexpectedly picked up the rest of our home gym equipment minus the assault bike, which will come probably in February. But now we can finally assemble our home gym. So the weightlifting platform, my husband got the wood from Lowe's and then the rubber mats from Rural King. We went to Tractor Supply first, but they were out. So he built that, it didn't take that long. And then everything else we got from a company called Crane Fitness. They are a local gym supplying company. Originally, we had looked at Rogue. But sorry, Rogue, it was just so expensive, especially the shipping, and the wait times were a bit much. So we went with a local company. We're so glad that we found them. They were wonderful people, and when you go pick up in store or in person, there's no shipping, so it was great. But we got everything from them except I got a cable machine off of Facebook Marketplace, and at the beginning of the pandemic, I anticipated that gyms would shut down, so I got dumbbells between 5 sets between 5 and 25. So altogether, we've spent about $5,300 to $5,500 on all of our gym equipment. So the first thing we're going to do in this video is assemble the squat rack, and then since it's Christmas, we're gonna unbox all of our gym equipment and hopefully get it organized. I do want a few more kettlebells, and like I said, we're waiting on the assault bike, but otherwise we have everything. So let's get started.
What are you doing, son? Hey. Hi, buddy. Hi, kitty.
You know, we might actually need that space, little boy. You're gonna have to move. You're gonna have to move, little Emmett. You're gonna have to move. We just got the squat rack assembled, and now he's just tightening some bolts, and then we need to get going to Christmas Eve service, which is in less than an hour. But everything went okay. We didn't have the bolts and the nuts, so we did have to go get those, which is why there's like a break and an outfit change. And then we also made some errors when we were assembling it, but we didn't have instructions, so we did the best we could. But anyway, it's gonna be done tonight, and then we'll, I guess, pick up things tomorrow. Well, it is Christmas Day, and it just so happens that this was the first opportunity for us to unbox our things, so it's kind of like unboxing presents because we didn't exchange any presents. I mean, we bought a house this year, that was a big enough present. So we're gonna get started with getting the rest of our home gym together, but before we do that, let's talk about a little bit about the squat rack and our experience building it and any tips that we might give to other people.
Okay.
So I'll start. We realized when everything was put together that, I know it sounds really stupid, like it's, you know, not a surprise, but these front, actually all four of these large poles, they have numbers on them for you to put your J-cups in. Well, we didn't realize that until it was too late, and we would have had to undo at least, I would say maybe like 12 bolts. So at that point we were just like, you know what, it is what it is. So that was a bummer because obviously we would like the numbers to all be facing forward, and I think 3 of the 4 I think are facing backward. So when you're assembling your poles, when you're putting them in place, make sure you're paying attention to where the numbers are. And then do you have anything?
Yeah, when you're going through your bolts and stuff that come with your rack, I would ensure that you have the longest ones set aside from the shorter ones. I would try and just verify that you're going to use those longer bolts for the things that are going to at least have 3 things encapsulated on that bolt. So that'd be my recommendation.
Yeah. And then another thing that we found out the hard way was these like flat leg supporters that are right here. They're almost like triangular in shape. We put those on first, and then we intended to, you know, slide or put the supporting beam down. So we tightened all those bolts holding the supporting the flat parts together. Tighten all those bolts only to realize that we needed to untighten them to kind of finagle the holes to make sure that they lined up. That is our daughter Sadie. We've got an Emmett here. But so yeah, I would just, like, these bolts right here, maybe don't tighten them up until everything is in line, because we did have to mess with it. So things just took longer than necessary because, yeah, like I said yesterday, we didn't have any instructions, so just kind of winging it. But moving on from the squat rack, unless you have anything else. No. The platform turned out great. He built that a few days ago. How much around did the platform cost?
I'm not 100% sure. I'd say maybe like 200.
Yeah, I was gonna say 300.
Between
So
2
in
and 3.
that range. But so the next thing we're gonna do is open up all of our bumper plates. So we bought a package that is has 260 pounds of bumper plates, and then we also added a set of 40, an additional set of 45, and an additional set of 25. So we're gonna open those up and get them put on squat rack. You ready?
Yep, let's do it.
Next up, we both have a wall ball. He has 20 pounds, I have 14. And then we also have 3 kettlebells. I think it's, I know I have a 35, and then what do you have?
I think this is a 70.
And 53.
Yeah, should be 28 kilograms.
Yeah.
32.
Ideally, I would like to have 2 40-pound kettlebells and something like in the 20 range for a kettlebell snatch. And as I get more pregnant, it's just harder to move more weight. So, but they didn't have any, so we might have to go elsewhere for that. But we're gonna open up this stuff right now. Ready? For our next round of opening garage gym presents, ironically on Christmas Day, we've got some just random things. So I will show you what we have, starting with our collars. We also got these at Crane, and they're just normal looking collars. I definitely prefer this type of opening rather than the metal pipes by far. So his and hers collars, really affordable, all different colors, shininess, but I don't like bright colors, you know. I'm not like gonna want pink collars. So anyway, collars here. And then do you wanna tell about this?
Sure. So we got a Strongman sandbag. It's an 80-pound. Our plan is to, we'll open it and you guys will see, but it'll have pea gravel in it, just because that tends to be doesn't spill as much, and then it also is just comfortable when you're shouldering it and doing any kind of lift. So
So open that up. If you open that up, I'm gonna cut this open.
it is just a bag. It'll look like a little ball of gravel. Should be good.
And in this box here, we got, now I'm just gonna dump it. We got battle ropes. So pretty excited about that, and we will find a home for those later. You want to open that one up?
Sure.
We're not completely sure what's in this box, but we have a good idea. It's inside. So you're right. These are the pieces for our box jump. They had multiple options, like soft ones or rugged looking. I think we kind of went for the middle option. So obviously this will require some assembly. So do you want to assemble that now, and then we'll open up the last things?
Whatever you want to do.
Okay. We just got the box put together, and this is our biggest item so far. It's the rower. Then after that, all that's left is our adjustable weight bench and our barbells. We're not getting the salt bike until probably February. So this should be our biggest thing left. So let's open it up. We're getting a little more crowded now that our rower is up, and that was like incredibly easy to put together. Then this is our adjustable bench, and then we just have two more things to open up after this. So let's get started. It's the end of Christmas Day, and we just got the adjustable weight bench put together after taking a very long break. And we're going to finish up with our last three pieces. The first that you see in front of you is our dip attachment to the bar, and then we each have our lifting bars. So I'm going to open this, and then will you start on the bars, please?
Of course.
All right, get to it.
Okie day.
Well, we finally finished unboxing everything, and nothing is really organized or set up right now, so we'll have to do that. But lots of progress made today, and whenever our gym is kind of how it will end up, I will walk you guys through and you can see the finished product. But I hope you had fun on Christmas Day with us, unboxing our version of presents, and we can't wait to get in this gym. So thanks for watching.
See you.
It is the day after Christmas, and our home gym is finally organized enough where we can use it. So one thing that we did have to do to utilize this space is do a lot of storage. So as you can see, we organized all that. And also, really cool thing, my husband, he stored his fishing poles, obviously in line with our stairs, using little bits of like PVC pipe or something, but I think it looks really neat. So now we have our rower, our box jump back there, our wall balls, and then if you look up, you'll see our two little squares. Those are for 9 feet and 10 feet targets. Then our squat rack, we have all of our Crane Fitness plates, but we also have some that my husband had prior to this. That whiteboard, let me bring you down, is gonna go right up here, so we can just walk over the bar or under it to write our progress, I guess. Then over here, this needs a little work, but that's okay. So we've got our PVC pipes in the back, and then, let me go over here. 2 rollers, the rope, unfilled sandbag, our 3 weightlifting bars, one of which he had before we got together. Our collars right there. I have a small bag of rubber bands for your glutes, our 3 kettlebells, and some like wrist straps back there. And here is our heater and our dumbbell rack, his bike, my cable machine that we got from Facebook Marketplace for, I think it was $150. And then last but not least is our adjustable bench. So there you have it. That is our garage gym. on its first day of usability.
Smell my feet.
That's funny.
Get these puppies out.
Ew.
It's not a video. Okay.
You ready?
Yeah, I've been ready.
Okay.
Whew.